I get called a simp because I love black women and their kids. Instead of me pointing fingers, I'm trying to fix the problem that I help cause and hold the men accountable in my community. Instead of me trying to criticize them, I'm just trying to love them. Instead of me letting their kids run wild in the community, I'm trying to fill in when their fathers are not there. But I'm a simp. I'm trying to love on a woman who's only loved me and helped me progress and succeed in my life. I'm successful due to the women who's helped me. Why can I care about the women and their kids, their aunties and their sisters and their family members? We need to change as men.
Hey yo, e aí, preto hermano. Yo, what's happening, black man? Now, yo, I don't know if this guy was trolling. When I saw the video clip, I was just laughing, bro. And I'm thinking to myself, he has to be trolling. But you know what? Guys like this, black men, they're serious, right? And this is why when it comes to them, right, they're going to always feel comfortable in the choices that they make because why? Simps are in abundance. You feel me? Simps are widely available. Simps are hyper available. They can get out here and choose to do whatever they want to do because why? You got a guy like him, again, clear as day. He has gray hair, right? So this means he's been trying and trying and trying and trying his entire life, black man. This dude cannot be a day under 50 years old. So you're telling me these same dudes right here, black men, who don't mind sitting around waiting, don't mind, being the, forget the second option, don't mind being the last option, don't mind being a charity case. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she's the charity case. He's the Indian giver. You feel me? These dudes donating to charities, man. And he's an Indian giver, man. So, first thing he let off with was they call him a simp, I'm guessing other men, because he wants to love black women and their kids. Come on, simp. You want to love them and their kids for what? You could, listen, even being whatever age you are, and you're looking for a woman who is probably going to be younger than you couldn't look for one that doesn't have kids? I mean, it's probably what? Maybe not many, but it's probably at least a few of them, right? Maybe in their 40s, late 30s, mid to late 30s with no kids. Like maybe it might be a few, but you got to look for the one that already has kids. Why? Because you want to take advantage. See, one thing about these simps, I do big them up sometimes because, I mean, I'm not doing it. 10% isn't doing it. So he wants to be the guy with the cape. I guess every community, every group needs some guys to wear the cape. I'm just saying, black men, I'm not wearing that cape. 10% is not wearing that cape. And maybe, listen, out of 65% simp, maybe I can wake up 2%. And those 2% of men, they say, listen, no, we done with that. We done with that. And hopefully those guys can wake up before they get too old. That's why I said I make the content for younger men. You have to wake up young men. A guy like him, you listen, that's an old dog. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But listen, for a young dude, you're not there yet. You feel me? You still in your teenage years, your early 20s. Yo, you can turn it around. Your late 20s, you can turn it around. You know what I'm saying? The dude said, listen, dude said he wants to fix problems that he helped cause, hold men accountable, more than likely the men who did not cause the problems, right? But let's say he's talking about both the guys who caused the problems and the guys who don't cause the problems. He wants to help fix all of these issues. Now, mind you, he never mentioned himself if he has kids or not, but he said he wants to fix the problems that he helped cause. Now, If that's the case, right? Guys like him, Glocktavius, guys who cause the problems should be the guys who fix the problems. Black men who did not cause the problems should not be the ones to fix the problems. We shouldn't be the ones to have to love black women and love their kids. Why can't, listen, why do these guys want you to love the kids that you don't create? No one gives a, listen, as a man, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't give a damn about the next man kids. If I see the next man kids running through the store, stealing hot Cheetos and bags of chips, I'm not stopping them. Yo, that's somebody else's problem. Listen, you go down to the juvenile detention center and bail him out and go and visit him. You feel me? Glocktavius out here doing drills. He's 17 years old. Listen, you go and visit him at the detention center, and when they ship him upstate, yo, listen, you go visit him. I'm not doing that. I'm not mentoring these kids for what? For what? Yo, if you're not my little mans, you're not my younger family members, I'm not putting you under my wing. Yo, come on. These young dudes, listen, just like anybody else, we were all sold the same message. And guess what? We're human beings. We made decisions. So the fact that the majority of guys chose to do the right thing, because let's keep it a stack. Black men as a collective are not criminals. Black men as a collective are not degenerate. Black men as a collective, right? People love talking about the 1450. Listen, that 14% of black people committing the crimes, when you really break it down to which demographic, well, not demographic, which archetype of men, which men from which socio-economical background, which men from which educational background, which guys are out here actually doing all those crimes. When you really break that down compared to just the normal black man, whether he's an entrepreneur, college graduate, or just a guy who who's working a job, listen, you realize that's a small percentage of black men who are out here committing all those crimes. The 92% of incarcerated black men who have kids, that's a small number of dudes. That's a small number of dudes, but yet those are the same guys who repopulate the black community as a whole. I don't see why black women have a problem with polygamy when they practice it on their own side. They listen, as a man, especially a black man, the black men who don't fit Glocktavius Pookie stats. Listen, for you to be a man enjoying polygamy, that shit will probably give them a heart attack. Because for whatever reason, they think that, listen, they believe that you, 10%, even 65% simp, they believe you don't deserve that kind of treatment from black women. You don't deserve that kind of quality from black women. You don't deserve that kind of sexual pleasure from black women. They believe you deserve bottom of the barrel. I'm like, damn, bottom of the barrel? I could even get something decent. Listen, but that's the standard. That's the quota. That's what they set for you. That's the rules they put in place for you. You didn't know about this. Yo, you was playing the game like every other dude, but you realize, yo, why is it that everything is playing out this particular way? You know what I'm saying? Like it was already programmed to just let you guys, yeah, you play. Matter of fact, you guys remember if you had older siblings growing up, man, they give you the controller. It's not even on, but you're in front of the TV screen with other players moving around and doing stuff. You think, oh man, I'm doing my thing. I'm playing. Like, no, son, that's how they had you programmed to think. You feel me? So then you got this dude going on about. So now you got the dude saying, instead of criticizing them, he wants to help them. For what? They wouldn't help you. They would overlook you. He said, instead of letting the kids run wild, you step up to the plate and become a stepdad. Yo, so you step up to the plate for what? Because the father doesn't want to be there. So if the father doesn't want to be there, the same man who she opened up her legs, he stroked, bust, and procreated. If he doesn't care about her, if he doesn't want to take care of them kids, Why would you step up, simp? See, that's the problem. These simps, see, it's two aspects to it, right? With the simps, they feel like, yo, well, I'm being a good dude, she'll appreciate it, right? You know, this man, he left her with the kids and everything. Yo, what the simps don't realize is they don't care. She's happy that the man left because that's what she was really hoping for. Black women, on average, compared to any other group of women, have the most kids out of wedlock. You think that's by accident? You think that a group of women that have the most kids out of wedlock, they have kids by accident? Oh, he ran into the back of me like a Geico like a Geico accident, and no one filed for insurance. Neither car had insurance. No one called the police. You guys just both skated, huh? So he left you with kids, debt, all types of nonsense, and he just gets to skate free, right? Before you called the police, listen, he did a hit and run. And the simp feels like, well, listen, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to help take care of you and the kids. Yo, listen, you don't get no award for that, nigga. Keep a stack. You don't get no extra points for that. She's not going to give you some hot steaming sex for that. You feel me? Some life-changing top for that. You're not getting no points, no reward. You're not getting nothing good for that, dude. What she gets is somebody who's willing to sacrifice himself. What you get is disrespect. What you get is poor treatment. What you get is somebody who isn't grateful to have you. Listen, she don't care about the fact that Glocktavius left. If she did, if she cared about a dude leaving her to be a single mom, she would have chose a better man. When you look at the fact that, again, I'm not saying other groups have it perfect, but they at least start out right. Whether things may end, whether they stay together until the kids graduate, you know what I'm saying? Because I have noticed that throughout my life, man, white people, they tend to save face. They may not be happy in their relationship, but they at least wait until the kids turn 18. Maybe the wife divorces the white man, then takes the beach home, takes the house in the main state that they live in. You know what I'm saying? And then they might move on and go smash a black guy afterwards. But at least they keep the family together. You dudes, most black men who create families with black women don't even see the kids grow up. You watching your kid grow up from a text message. You watching your kid grow up from a FaceTime call. You feel me? Some of you dudes, you wait till the kid turn 18, then you get back in contact with them. Black men be moving across the country, starting new families and shit. Come on, son. But listen, black men do it because guess what? There's going to be a simp who's going to come along, take care of her. Like most of you dudes, come on, son, let's keep it a stack. Most of you dudes don't even get nothing good. Again, he's an old simp. I've been told you dudes, when it comes to these older black men, the majority of them, I would say 7 out of 10, dare I even say 8 out of 10 black men who you pass by on the street. Listen, most of these dudes will give you the wrong information when it comes to women. He would tell you, keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying. Listen, I already told you dudes, if you can watch 100 men take an L and you watch 4 guys, 4, not even 5, 4 guys have something else different. 4 guys have something else that you can be envious of or that you want for yourself. Again, not envious in a bad way, but you look at his situation and realize, damn, he actually has something good. Perfect? No, but something good. When you look at what these simps do, listen, these simps don't have nothing good, dude. And if you remove the simp from the situation, yo, she's going to crumble. She's going to fall. Without the simp, black women are done. And listen, what we need to do is wake up more simps. Now, again, I'm not trying to wake up simps in totality. Again, you got guys like him, hard-headed, stubborn, stuck in his ways. Listen, keep on doing what you're doing, simp. Keep on getting disrespected while we wake up these young brothers. Listen, that's what I'm saying. These old dudes, 50 plus, 60 plus, 40 plus. Yo, listen, keep on doing you, son. Keep on doing you. Right? He was talking about how, listen, he wants to love on a woman who only loves him. Well, listen, if you're looking for a woman who already have kids, how the F is she going to love you? She already created a family with another man or other men, because we already know when it comes to them, there is a 60 to 70% chance the second kid comes from a different man. 60 to 70%. So in the black community, you have all of these blended families. And listen, a lot of you simps, you get children on a contract. Your kids come on a condition of the fact that she already had other kids by other men, or even treated bad by other men, already come with baggage, already broke, busted, and disgusted. She coming with piles of debt, mountains of debt. I mean, come on, son. You dudes can't even get a fresh start. Listen, I think truly in their mind they believe, black men, you don't deserve someone with a clean slate. You have to accept low quality. You have to. And I don't believe you have to, but their actions show that you have to. Right? He said that those same women that he goes and look for and support them, they help him succeed. By how, simp? How does how does meeting someone who already has baggage from other relationships, kids, debt, trauma, how does that same woman help you succeed? Does she provide emotional support to you? I remember one time I had one of them tell me, listen, I'll provide emotional support for you. I said, yo, keep that. What the fuck I'm supposed to do with emotional support? Emotional support? What about real support? See, black men, listen, even what they offer to you is nothing tangible. What are you supposed to do with emotional support? What are you supposed to do with that? They give you dudes socks. They might buy you a tie. You feel me? How about you buy a brother a trip, a solo trip, one that you don't have to attend with me? How about you buy a brother a solo trip to the DR or something? Buy a brother a solo trip to Colombia. Buy a brother a solo trip to Jamaica or something. Something. Costa Rica. Buy a brother a trip to China. You want to buy dude socks. I'm like, yo, listen, in 2025, as a grown man, you're 25 plus. If a listen, hold on. I can listen from personal experience. I had a joint I was dating one time. She bought me some do-rags. I'm like, yo, listen, you could even buy me the actual premium do-rags or a silky or something. At the time I had waves. Yo, I was buying myself quality do-rags. You know what I'm saying? Silkies or like the regular joints. Yo, this joint bought me like 4 or 5 do-rags. These had to be the cheapest do-rags I've ever seen in my life, son. I didn't even know they made do-rags that cheap. Dead ass. Yo, son, I didn't even know they made do-rags that cheap. That had to be the worst quality do-rag I ever had in my life. I'm thinking to myself, yo, where did you find this? And then she gave them to me. She was, smiling and everything, thinking she did something. I remember the first time I put them holes on my head. I'm like, yo, I went right back to wearing my own do-rags that I bought myself, because why? When it comes to myself, listen, I'm buying myself quality. I deserve quality. If that was all you can afford was a cheap do-rag, yo, you could have kept that shit to yourself. Spent that on a meal or something. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Oh, my goodness, man. I'm trying to tell you, dudes, I don't know how you keep doing it. Again, you got simps pushing that. Listen, you got simps pushing that message, and you have 10%, yo, pumping a strong message, pumping a message to wake men up, pumping a message that'll have men fired up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Simps are here promoting that victimhood, that weak-ish, man. Yo, we ain't got time for that boy who cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? Superhero stuff, S on your chest with your cape on. Man, come on, man. We ain't doing that. Lastly, right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. He said he wants to care for women right? That would obviously clear as day. And I'm not talking about his looks, but like women would overlook you, simp. I mean, they probably the fact that you still want a woman and her kids and you want to be help to the I mean again, being helped towards a woman is not a bad thing. But being helped towards a woman who would overlook you, being helped towards women who weren't even thinking about you, taking care of kids who aren't yours, not because you not because that's what it really is. Like these guys are going out their way to look for single moms. Like I said, it's two perspectives to this. You have simps who think that okay, if I get with a single mom, she'll appreciate it. Then you got guys who think, well, I'm gonna use the money I have as like a carrot on the stick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use it as bait to kind of reel her in, treat her however I want to treat her or something. Because some of these simps, they are you know, strange guys, man. They do want to take advantage, but the way they do it is in a different kind of way. I even made the video about the one dude on the Ring camera. I mean, who's to say whatever he was doing for the black woman was genuine or whether it was, a manipulation tactic? But again, that's the only perspective a simp can come at from. A simp is gonna either be genuine or manipulative. Either way it goes, you're still a simp. You know what I'm saying? When you have other options, but see, you can say, "Oh, Scar, you bitter, or you hate black women." What about the guys who actually still deal with them, and he uses his money, he uses the fact that he's quote unquote genuine and kind, he uses that to manipulate them. What about those dudes? At least I just say don't deal with them. Guys like him, listen, it's like he doesn't want to deal with her, but he chooses to anyway, and he plays the role of a villain. I mean, again, he's manipulative in whatever way he is, but come on, son. Like these simps are strange like that. Instead of not dealing with them, you'll rather go over there and do all that extra stuff. Come on, son. Weirdos. And lastly, right, you know, when it comes to them, they already know 65%. 10% doesn't exist in their mind. So really 75% of black men who they walk past, they believe you are a simp. They believe you are a simp. And I told you in the DC video with the woman, she said, listen, you will not be my man. You will be a trick, meaning you can still get action, but you have to pay for it. Listen, no one's doing that. Only a simp is doing that. And guess what? They already know. We have so many simps to pick from. We can just pick these Glocktavius, Tyrone type pookies. You know what I'm saying? We can pick these dudes right now. Worry about the simp later. Like the fact that that's their move every single time. I mean, when you compare black women who don't take that route compared to black women who do take that route, it's like, damn. Well, as a black man, once you actually see the numbers, you break it down. I'm like, I might as well just go ahead and find me somebody else from a different group when there is a surplus. Cup runneth over that I can find a woman that fits my standard and I can get good treatment up front. She fits the standard and you can get good treatment up front. I mean, listen, that just proves that dudes don't want better and they will settle for less. But anyways, black man, I'm out. Peace.